On the daily financial news for August 3rd, you heard me open the show pushing, ranting, begging you to understand that higher rates are a good thing. Higher rates reduce competition. Buyers give up. Higher rates make sellers who want to sell take their properties off the market. So guess what we are left with? Less competition and a greater percentage of motivated sellers. But the real reason this is important for you to understand is you have not only price, but terms, the ability to do creative financing, seller financing, first, seconds, cross-collateralization. All of these things open up with higher rates. And I want to have a conversation with Dustin from Convoy Home Loans to find out how Convoy Home Loans could help you in your mission to get a great deal today with higher rates, man. Sorry for that long rant, Dustin, but I just got wake people up. It's not the time to give up. It's the time to double down and do the work, because all the weak-minded individuals are going to give up.
Yeah, and a lot of it I think that you're seeing on the media with obviously rates going up and that kind of killing the real estate market or the transactions being down, the amount of properties we currently have in escrow, as a country as a whole, kind of scares and puts the doomers really on the spotlight. But for our channel, your channel, this community, they should be excited because, as we've always said, when rates go higher, it just makes the competition go away. And now you can start really figuring out, who or what sellers are actually desperate or need to sell, not those that are just dipping their toes in the water and seeing if they can get their listing price. And it allows you to write more aggressive offers. We see so many, requests or pre-approvals saying, hey, I want to offer this. Maybe it's 20% below listing, but can we get a, second behind it? Even if the seller won't do it, that's something we can do. We allow sellers.
Say that again, because I want people to realize that the people I bring to the channel, like Convoy, get what I'm trying to promote, and you provide products. So I think what you just told me is, hey, you write an aggressive offer. The seller doesn't want to take a second or can't take a second. There are other options to stick a second on there, and you could get somebody a first. I think that's what you just told me.
That's exactly, what we can do and we have done. Basically, if you're looking to do like a purchase, right? That's what we're talking about. We may be able to get you a great rate on a 70% first, and then we'll come in with maybe a 15% second. That rate will be higher, obviously. So
Of
you're not
course.
benefit of, let's say, a seller finance deal that normally has a much lower rate, right? But for some people, it's the only way to get the deal, and it still pencils out because now instead of putting 25 or 30 down, they're putting 15 down.
Exactly. Yeah, these are the important things I need to realize. So again, we didn't prep for this. I wonder. So let's talk about a seller who maybe is willing to take a first. I don't know. Let's pretend the seller is willing to take 50% at a reduced rate. I'm obviously, with what you just told us, they could be a second, so you could supply the first. In that case, maybe the first is only 35%, so you still keep that equity range or skin in the game. But if somebody came to you and said, hey, the seller wants to be 60% first, could you help somebody get a second, or is that not where you really play?
Yeah, no, we can do it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we've had a lot of people come to us and say that we're going to get a seller carry at 60% and we just want it for 25, but it's there. Like a lot of our non-owner occupied seconds will go up to 85% combined loan to value.
That's important. CLTV is important. I don't think people realize how powerful a CLTV loan is.
No, and that's one of those things when you've got two loans, you just got to figure out what the blended interest is and make sure the numbers still work. But it's there for you. It's a product that not a lot of people know, like you said, but we haven't promoted it per se as much as we maybe should. But I think
I gotta push you on that again. Let's think about where we are in the year compared to last year. It's about to get super slow. Transactions are going to be cratering, right? I talked to Adrian in Orange County the other day, and the pendings for that coming into the month are like half what they were last month. So that's like, geez, what's going on, right? Now we have rates shooting up, I don't know, a quarter point in 2 days and potentially going higher. I want my people that follow what I do, that are doing the work, understand how to write creative offers, to understand the power of a CLTV loan, right? The ability to get the seller to come in as a second with Convoy of first, or having, the other way around if required. This is the stuff where we're going to get great deals. And you could get in for 15% down and a blended interest rate below market. I think CLTV loans are important.
No, you have to. And it's just one of those things, just you got to have in your tool belt as an investor. You got to know all the different ways to kind of skin the cat and get the keys. Another thing that we were talking about right before was we're seeing a lot of cross-collateralization from some of our bigger clients, and this doesn't always apply to everybody that just has one other property. On crosses, so there's two different types of crosses. Sometimes banks will literally put just one loan, okay, that'll encumber 3-4 properties. A lot of times they'll put 3 or 4 loans that'll encumber those 3-4 properties. But by crossing, the general rule of thumb, if you have a first position loan that the LTV's at 65 or less, there's going to be a possibility to cross and use maybe that equity that you have in that other home to reduce the down payment, on the purchase that you're trying to make. Okay. But if you got something that's already at 70, 75, like it's just not there.
Not enough room. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. This is why, again, I want people doing the work. I want them, I on the daily financial news this morning, I challenged them to take a property that they found and give the seller their price, but just play with the interest rates and realize sometimes you give up on price, but you get a below market rate. Your yield explodes higher. This is an important time.
Yeah. Like you said, I mean, that what you just brought up is very important, because even you may see a lot of, especially on this show, like submitting offers that might be disrespectful to the seller. Sure. But when you calculate your cash flow and you're running the numbers on a monthly basis, if you can get that payment, the seller to do it at 2%, 0%, there's a lot of situations. If you show me a bunch of examples, I would rather have the property at list price with the seller carried at 0% than get the property, 20% below list price at 8%.
I mean, I told this story a dozen times. Nobody probably listened when the market was hot. I did a deal, it had to be 5 years ago, where I overpaid for a property to get 0% interest. I'm sure that seller still tells his buddies on the golf course, I got this stupid Silicon Valley person to give me 125 for my 100 house, yada, yada, yada. Low does he know that I got a 0% interest for 30 years. And, I'm in no rush to pay that off. So this
perfect.
Yeah. So folks, again, what happens with higher rates? Competition leaves, demand leaves, market slows. Sellers, some take the properties off. Great. What are you left with? People who probably need to sell. And again, you've heard me talk about disrespectful offers. You've heard me talk about the example in Vegas, buying a property at 1.1 that was worth 1.8. Yes, you can do that, but understand, as Dustin says, sometimes it's the terms that make the deal extra sweet. If you want to work with a professional to look at the deal you're looking at, see if they can help. Dustin, how should they reach out?
Yeah, just go to our website, convoyhomeloans.com, and mention you came from ORAT.
Very cool, man. Thanks again.
Thank you.